Oh, it's not a guitar challenge. We know Jarl can't play, but we're going to get into that, and I'll explain what the challenge is here in a minute. Just bear with me one sec. Hang tight one sec. I just got to take care of a couple things real quick. I'll be right back. Okay. Try and get this through your little bug brain, Jarl. I'm not going to be jumping through any hoops for you, at least not after this challenge. The fact is, I've already proven every one of your harebrained conspiracy theories. I've proven it. And despite the fact that I've proven it, you continue to push these harebrained fucking conspiracy theories with your propaganda against me. And why? What did I do? I let someone on my panel who you didn't like. Well, too bad. You don't fucking control my fucking panel. Get over it. That's the cardinal sin that you're now trying to wage war against me. Let me know when you start waging war, because all I hear is a little bitch crying. Obsessively, incessantly, just fucking crying day in and day out. That's right. Jarl is a beta. You can't fucking handle the fact that I'm playing guitar and I'm enjoying myself playing guitar. You can't handle the fact that you can't play guitar and everyone fucking knows it. You're the real poser. Let's be real about this. You're the actual poser, not me. You're posing as a Christian. You are posing as a rock star. You are posing as a guitar player. You're posing as a ladies' man. You're posing as a man's man. You're posing as a heterosexual. You are posing as someone who is relevant in chat, and you are not. The fact is, Jarl, you're the one that's uglier than fucking shit, okay? You're the one that fucking... See, here's the problem. Yeah, I'm skinny. That's right. I'm not fat. Sorry to disappoint you. Probably were hoping desperately that I was fat. Your problem is you can't make up whether you can't make up your mind whether you want to be fat or skinny. So you're doing both at the same fucking time. So you're not one to talk. You got no fucking teeth. You live in the fucking ghetto. Your life's fucking miserable, and it's in shambles. But you have to project all your insecurities on everyone else, and you've singled me out because I'm everything you wish you fucking were. Let's be fucking real about this. You fucking wish you were me. Let's be real. No beating around the bush, man. You wish you could fucking play guitar like me. You wish you had actual achievements to your name. You wish you could have fucking wrote a book. You wish you actually had some real intellect. None of this you have. What do you have? You got a shitty-ass rental property in the fucking ghetto. You own nothing. You're just a fucking loser. Fucking, you got a fucking undesirable fucking whore that you imported from across the country because you can't fucking source this locally. I could just fucking go on and on. But we're going to talk about some shit you said today. One thing that you said that really stood out to me. And I know you're still over there. You're still going on. That's fine. You can do that. But I'm going to leave. All right, first of all, let me address this first. I don't take my streams down at all. All my streams are up. Every single one of them is up. The thing is, when you're on YouTube Live, as soon as you end your stream, whether it's public or private, it automatically reverts to private, and you have to set it back to public. And when you're on YouTube Live, It takes a minute. It takes more than a minute to process this shit. Okay? So for probably a few hours after I end the stream, it's going to be processing, but it will go back up because I always put my shit back up. I hate that. I wish it didn't do that. I wish when you make it public, it just stayed public. But when you end a stream live on YouTube, it automatically reverts to private, and you have to manually set it back. Okay, so now that we got that cleared up, one of the things you were saying today, you were saying, well, at least when you're calling out JC, she has the balls to show up. Okay, because I know you're trying to call me out. You're trying to lure me into your shit so you can get views, so you can create drama. And I'm not falling for it, because we've already done this, Jarl. And what happened last time I went on your panel? What happened? I'll tell you exactly what happened the last time I went on your panel. You didn't like what I was saying, and so you put me backstage. You wanted me up there to try and dominate me and humiliate me, and it wasn't going your way, so you booted me backstage. And then you brought me back out when you were ready, and I was like, fuck this, I'm not even going to play this game, so I left. We know how it's going to go. And if I went up there today, it'd be the same exact thing. So I'm not going to do that. But on the contrary, what happened last time you came to my panel and you were pissed, and it was the same panel that I apologized to you, and it was after that apology. You came up pissed, all ranting and raving, and I didn't like what you were saying, but did I mute you? Did I kick you backstage? No, I let you say your piece. You sat there and cried for fucking 10 minutes, and then you fucking went on your merry little way. So if you want this confrontation, it sounds like you do, because you're begging me to come up there and confront you. We're going to have to do this on my panel. But here's the thing. I've got a proposition for you. I've got a challenge for you. Because I'm calling you out too, okay? And, say what you will, but JC, at least when you called her out, she showed up on your panel. Well, here I am calling you out, Jarl, and you're not. Why? Because you're the one that's fucking scared. I'm not scared. I've done it. It's not that I'm scared. It's that I know better, because I know how it's going to play out. You can mute me, and you're going to kick me off, and you're going to kick me backstage, and it's going to be the same old fucking tired shit. And you know damn well I don't do that. I do that to you when you came up to my shit to cry and whine and bitch and moan because I let fucking a person you didn't like on my panel. You don't control shit here. And I'm not going to give you that control. But what I will do is I'll say this. If you want to come on my panel, this isn't going to be an open panel, by the way, guys. If that's what you're looking for, this ain't going to be it. This is just going to be a monologue of me right now, because it's not even, I'm on live. I'm not on StreamYard. I can't even have a guest right now. But I'm going to say this. If you really want to have this confrontation, and it seems like you do, and I'm okay with it. I kind of want to have it too. Come on my panel, and we'll do it on YouTube Live, not StreamYard. I can have one guest on here, and here's why I want to do it that way, is because I hear you over there talking. You were just a few minutes ago, you were saying, well, just show us, man, just show us, play guitar, play the track without the guitar, play the track without the backing tracks, without the guitar. I've already done that, dude. The stream is still up. You can go look at it yourself. I've already done it. That's why I'm not here to prove myself to you. Even when I do prove myself, even when I shoot every one of your harebrained conspiracy theories down, you still persist with it like I didn't already address it and tackle that issue. So here's why I say we do it on my live. We'll do it on YouTube Live, because we all know, and you've admitted it yourself, StreamYard eats the shit out of the guitar signal. It fucks it up. I've made whole streams on why I don't play on StreamYard, because StreamYard sucks for music. It has noise suppression technology that eats a guitar signal. So any type of guitar thing, demonstration, guitar battle, anything like that is out of the question on StreamYard. It just doesn't work. It's not ideal for that. We've established that. You've admitted and agreed with me that that's the case. So don't even try and pretend like you're not aware that that's what happens. The other reason, because you're saying, I want you to come up on my shit so I can question you, I can challenge you, I can say, point your camera, I want to see you push this button, I want to see you operate your foot switch. Well, that's why I'm going to invite you on my panel. And let's be clear, I'm not going to invite you up here to argue, to attack you, to destroy you. I'm going to invite you up here to have a rational conversation, if you're even capable of having a rational conversation. I'll invite you up here. We can go through that whole song and dance, and I'll do it for you once. Because after this, I'm going to bury you into irrelevancy. If you're going to persist with this shit, I will bury you into irrelevancy. I fucking promise you this. You're already assing out on the daily. I made you retire how many times in a fucking week? Let's not forget, and it's on my community page, you said not long ago, after I already proved all the shit you're talking today, like it never fucking happened, I already proved it on the stream a few weeks ago when I played without the backing tracks, without even using the board. The board was even, I even showed you that I was unplugging it, and I set it aside. And after that, what'd you do? You made a community post saying, I'm going to back off on Rob now. He's met all my qualifications or whatever, however the fuck you fucking phrased it in your little narcissistic way. But did you actually do what you said you were going to do? Did you have any integrity on your word of what you said? No, you continued to attack me. Unprovoked, because I wasn't digging into your shit then. I'm going to start digging into your shit now, dude, because I'm getting sick of your shit. And I think everyone's getting sick of your shit. And I think it shows, and I think it eats you up so much worse. Now, I've shot down your harebrained conspiracy theory about buying views. All this shit. So here's what I'm proposing, man. Come up here. Let's have a rational conversation. I'll go on camera. I'll play guitar for you with the backing tracks, without the backing tracks, only the backing tracks. I'll plug into my amp. I'll do all that shit. Let's have a rational conversation. See if we can't just hash out this issue that you have, because it's getting stupid at this point. I've got no issue, man. You're pretty much irrelevant to me already. Okay, and that's the other thing I find interesting. You talk about how irrelevant I am, but there you are doing streams after stream about me, just proving the point of how relevant I actually am. Now, after this challenge, and you're not going to accept it. Let's be real, you're not. But I'm going to guarantee you, I'm not going to fucking throw you backstage. You won't give me that guarantee. I'm not going to mute you. I'm going to have a rational conversation, and I'm even going to cater to you. I'm going to fucking do it. Hey, you want to hear the tracks with just the backing tracks with no guitar? Sure, here it is. You want me to stop and start when you want me to stop and start? When you tell me to stop and start? Sure, we'll do that. We'll do that. Anything to shut you up, because we're all sick of listening to you cry constantly. And let's not be real. I mean, let's not be around the bush. Let me be real with you. I don't want you to retire, because you're asking out. It is kind of amusing, but it is also getting very old. He wants you to retire. Watching you ass out can be amusing, but it does get fucking old. And I think a lot of people are getting fucking sick of it. So for what it's worth, man, that's my challenge to you. Are you going to accept it? And also, there's the challenge to Dot. And for that matter, I'll extend that to you, too, if you want to do an actual guitar battle. But here's the thing. You don't play guitar. I'm right when I say that you don't play guitar. You play with a guitar. You say you've never heard me play guitar. Well, the fact is you have, and we all know you have. We've all heard me play guitar. The real fact is nobody's ever heard you play guitar. We've only heard you play with a guitar, and it's the same old shit. And you're probably too ignorant to even know the actual musical term of what you're doing. We call it a noodle, and that is accurate, but you probably don't even know the technique of what you're doing over and over and over, and it's the only thing you seem to have been able to grasp. It's called a trill, Jarl. The wiener, 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 wiener. That's a trill, okay? Just so you know, I'm going to educate you a little bit. So it's an open challenge, man, and I'm going to leave it an open challenge. But you're not going to accept it, are you? Because you're the one that's fucking scared of the real confrontation. You're calling me out, knowing, one, you've got me blocked. And I'm not gonna fucking do the fucking Rusty thing where I come in incognito and fucking go jump through a bunch of hoops just to get on the panel that you want me on. If you want me on on your panel, why are you making it so difficult for me to get on your panel? Because you're scared. You're a fucking pussy. Now this challenge is out there, and now that it's out there, if you don't accept it, you're a fucking pussy. I've got my reasons for not going on your panel, and I think most rational people, most reasonable people would agree that my reasoning for not going on your panel is rational because we've seen it. You'll fucking boot me. You'll kick me backstage. You won't let me actually speak, especially if I start making a valid point like I did the last time. On the contrary, we've also seen I will let you say your piece. I won't boot you backstage. So that's why it needs to be at my venue. Or we could even do it a third party, just not on StreamYard, because we both know StreamYard destroys guitar signals. And that's probably another reason why you want it at your place, beyond just being able to control the scenario and control the narrative, is because you know it'll destroy the guitar signal and people won't be able to hear me play anyway. And it'll sound like shit. Whereas if we do it on StreamYard, on YouTube Live, it won't. We won't have that problem. And you don't know how to do that. You're too dumb to realize that when I end a live stream, it automatically goes to private. You're too dumb to realize that when I end a live stream, it automatically notifies me how many views I have right off the fucking bat before I even able to buy any views, which is a stupid notion anyway. Who the fuck's going to buy views and still come up short of 500 views? Who would do that? If I'm going to buy views, I'm going to have 10,000 views, man, not no fucking 400 views, which is still better than you're fucking doing lately, is it not? And I think that's another thing that pisses you off. So after this challenge is out and you don't accept it, just like your little bitch Dot, you're both little bitches. You're both little pussies who won't accept my challenge. Okay? So and you're going to forever have to wear that. Okay? I'm calling you out, man. Let's be real. You can call me out all day long. We all know why I'm not going there, and it's a valid, legitimate reason, and any reasonable person will agree. I'm calling you out. Do you have a valid reason why you're not going to do it? I'm sure you're going to say, well, I don't want to give them the views because I'm all about views, and I give people views. I bring in the views. That's what you're going to fucking say, isn't it? Well, yeah, see, that's the thing, is I know what you're going to do before you do. And that's why I'm done jumping through hoops. I'm done proving shit. I was never out to prove shit to you in the first place. I'm just here to play music. Why do you have such a problem with that? Why can't you just either sit back and enjoy it, or if you don't enjoy it, ignore it. Go do your own thing. What's your fucking problem? The problem is you're fucking jealous. Get over it. You want to play guitar, dedicate yourself and learn how to fucking play guitar. That's right. I'm calling you out, old timer. What do you got? You gonna sit there and hide behind your keyboard again, still forever? Because that's all you've been doing. Sitting behind your keyboard, crying to the fucking world. Are you gonna keep doing that? Well, here's the thing. After today, you will be branded unless you accept this challenge. And if you want to accept it, just let me know. And I will set up that live stream. We'll have you up. You can run me through your test. You can tell me when to play, when to stop, when to play again. Even though I've already done this shit. I've already done it. And I know you've watched it because after that happened, you commented on it. You can't even deny that you watched it because it was after that one that you came up with. Well, I'm going to get off Rob's back now because he's met all my requirements. That was a response to my video. So obviously you watched it. You can't pretend you didn't watch it. So that's the whole point, is what's the point of trying to prove anything to you? Because even when I prove it, you deny it. You still deny it. Even though the proof is right there for the whole world to see, you don't understand the optics of how you look and how ignorant you make yourself look. You really don't. And it's comical to a point, but it also gets old. I'll be back in a few minutes. In the meantime, let's listen to a song that I wrote myself. Here's something neither you or Dot can fucking do. Write a whole fucking song. And yes, I do play solos too. I don't play when I'm live, when I'm doing these YouTube lives very much. I don't do many solos because it sounds like shit when you do a guitar solo with no backing, no rhythm backing. It's just not as good. But if you want to fucking come on my stream, I'll fucking play you some solos. In any case, I will be back in a few minutes. I'm going to play a song in the meantime. Enjoy. Here's Nature of the Beast. I think the funniest thing that I've seen from you yet is crying about backing tracks. You are, like I said in that post, man, I realize it's got to be pretty difficult for a dinosaur like you to understand that backing tracks are pretty much an industry standard in 2026 on YouTube. Take a look around, man. Get out of your fucking little bubble and go and look around on YouTube.
If you want to fucking come on my stream, I'll fucking play you some soul.
You know what I'm saying? Take a look around YouTube. You'll see a lot of people using backing tracks. And I realize that it's probably pretty difficult for a dinosaur like you to figure that out. What's Dot's excuse? I mean, she's claiming to be a better guitar player than me. She's claiming it. She's not proving it. She's not showing it. She's claiming it. And she's like, I play your guitar all the time when people ask me. I'm asking you to play. Come up here and play, Dot. I don't see you fucking doing it. But let's talk about Dot now. She said today that I claim that she's in love with me or was in love with me. I never claimed that. What I said was she was simping on me, and she absolutely was simping on me. You remember this? This was right around the time that Rusty exposed her for having no teeth. Why does she have no teeth? Because some chick knocked him out in a bar because Dot was running her mouth, as we all have seen her do many times. So yeah, and that at that time she was so desperate. She didn't have a boyfriend. She was claiming she had a boyfriend forever. I don't think she actually did at that time, but she was claiming. Oh, it's so hard for a single mom, and you could hear the desperation. I mean, you could tell that she was like minutes from foreclosure or getting evicted or whatever her fucking situation was. She was desperate to latch on to any guy that would take care of her. And yes, she was fucking simping on me so bad that I fucking had to tell her, quit simping on me, Dot. I'm not interested in a chat relationship. And that was on JC's panel. I know there are several people who saw it. And yeah. Yes, Jarl's always going to try and turn things around on me. But it's not working, though. That's the thing. And he doesn't realize how ignorant he sounds when he says things like the backing tracks. Anyway, back to Dot. Yes, you were fucking simping on me. Tiffany, you probably saw that because you were around at that time. Yes, she was absolutely simping on me. I told her to stop simping on me. And it wasn't even a couple days later that she fucking hooked up with Jarl because she was so desperate to latch onto someone to take care of her because she couldn't. And she was obviously, apparently so desperate she was willing to leave her kids behind to go be with this fucking loser for her own security. Yes, she was man shopping. And did you not see her fucking simping on me? I never fucking said she was in love with me. God, that's a scary thought. And now she's lying now? No, she's always been lying. She's been lying since day one. You remember when fucking Rusty first was like, oh, she doesn't have any teeth. Oh, no, Rusty's lying. She photoshopped. She was trying to play that off like Rusty was lying about that. No, you were the one lying, weren't you, Dot? That's why you have no credibility now, because even back then you were lying. You couldn't just come out and say, yeah, I have no teeth. We all know it. We knew it then. I mean, Rusty, say what you will about her, but she did a good job at dismantling you, and I fucking laughed it up. And yeah, after that, you were so desperate. Your stock had dropped so much after he fucking exposed you that fucking what'd you do? You because he has even less teeth than you. So I mean, that way he's. I mean, you could hear it in your tone of your voice after that. You were fucking wrecked. And obviously you knew at that point you weren't going to fucking land a fucking Yeah, even to the point where you abandoned your own fucking kids, and I would not be at all surprised if your kids are actually buried in the backyard because they didn't fit in Jarl's fucking plan for the future. Where are your kids? You want to fucking make me prove shit and jump through your hoops? Why don't you jump through one of mine and just prove that your kids are okay? Because maybe people are concerned about that. Maybe we're thinking that they really are buried in Jarl's backyard. That's why you fucking park a hot rod on top of it. Let someone else park their car on top of it, so it'll detour people from digging up your kid's bones. Is that what it is? I don't know. Hey, you want to play conspiracy theorist? I can do that too. You want to demand me jump through your hoops? I can do that too. Jump through my hoops. Where's your kids? Where's your kids? Are they safe? You don't gotta dox them where nobody's interested in like actually knowing where they are. We just want to know, are they all right? Can you prove your kids are all right? That's the important thing. So at the end of the day, here we have a challenge. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, man. I mean, shit like that happens. And look at the personalities of these two. Look, the narcissist. What the fuck was in the name of that mom who did that shit? Fucking killed her kids, hooked up with some televangelist guy who fucking, God, what was her fucking name? You guys know who I'm talking about? Big, real crime story. Oh yeah, Philly Joe. Yeah, we could delve into that one as well. Should have just did a panel, and I could have you up here, and because you probably know more about it than I do. Because I don't know, I didn't care enough to take notes back then. But yeah, you were fucking desperate as fuck, Dot, and it's not a stretch by any means to think that you might have been interested in me too, back then, and you were. You can lie about it now. But trust me, I'd be a hell of a lot better catch than that fucking dinosaur you're with now, that toothless fucking dinosaur, fucking living in the fucking ghetto. I would not that I would ever even fucking consider having you, but if I were to take in someone like you, I wouldn't fucking make you leave your kids behind like he did, and I sure as fuck wouldn't treat you the way he does. Not that I have any interest in you. Gross. But I digress. My point is I wouldn't do that to a woman the way your man does that to you. How are you not embarrassed to be with him, Dot? That's what I want to know. How is because back in the day, you seemed like a fairly reasonable person. You seemed like a fairly sensitive, intelligent. Now, everybody fucking sees how fucking far you've fallen. How are you not embarrassed by him and the way he's acting? Because I've seen it myself. You refusing to co-sign Jarl's bullshit against me in recent weeks. War that he's trying to wage against me. I've seen it where you won't even co-sign his bullshit against me because some of it shit is so ridiculous that you're not even willing. That's pretty bad, but it's true. And I've seen it, so I know others have seen it. How are you not embarrassed by him, man? And I think I called it. I think you're trapped there, aren't you? You're trapped there. We need to start a GoFundMe to get you away from him. And me and DA were willing to get going. We were each going to do like $100 to get you a GoFundMe so you could escape. Because I think that's what it is. Like you're kind of trapped there, aren't you? And so now you're forced to back and hit shit and co-sign it. In any case, let's get back to the challenge. So here's the challenge, man, and it's not to humiliate you, to destroy you or anything, man. I'm trying to give you the opportunity you're looking for. You obviously want this confrontation. I've explained why we can't do it on yours. I've explained why we can't do it on your panel. We can't do it on StreamYard, but we can do this. And if you want to get me up there and test me and have me point the camera where you want me to point the camera, have me start playing guitar, stop playing guitar when you want, when we can do all of that, dude. I will facilitate it. If you've got the balls, man, but you've got to have the balls to accept my challenge. And you won't. because you're the one that's scared. You're the one that's a poser. You're posing as a Christian, as a tough guy, as a heterosexual, as a rock star, as a guitar player. You're the fucking poser, and everything you're doing is projection, and everybody can fucking see it for what it is. So quit with the charades, man. You're not kidding anybody. And you're not winning this war. I'm sorry. More people in your chat room right now because you got a head start. But at the end of the day, I'm probably still going to get more views than you. At the final score, I'll probably still get more views than you. And of course, we know you're going to just take the stream down at the end anyway because you're going to be ashamed of the number of views you get. Because that's what you do every time. And again, I don't take my streams down at all. Every fucking stream I've done is still up, man. You can go look at it. YouTube sets them to private. And it takes them a minute to process. And then once it's done processing, if you set it, it'll automatically go to private, but then you can change it. And once it's done processing, it'll go back to public. And I know Tiffany can confirm what I'm saying. It automatically diverts even if it's public, as soon as you end your stream, it will automatically divert it to private. And then you have to manually go back and reset it to public. So when this stream goes down, it will go private. But mark my words, in a couple hours, when it's done processing, it'll go live again. It won't go live, but it'll go public again, because I will set it that way, like I do all my streams. And they're all there, man. All of them. It takes a few hours to process, but they're all there. You can go back and watch them all. You can go back and watch the ones where I was doing what you were wanting me to do tonight. You were demanding to do these things. I've already done them. You were demanding. I stopped playing in the middle of the song. You were demanding. I played just the backing tracks. I've done all that. And it's still up. These streams are still up. So I don't know why you're demanding that. And I don't know why you're still demanding proof, because I've already proven it. And even when I give you the proof, you ignore it. So what's the fucking point of it, man? What's the point of jumping through your hoops? Explain to me. What's the point? Instead of sitting up there bitching and crying, explain some of this shit to me. Explain why you persist in pretending you don't watch my streams when after these streams are done, you pick apart everything you claim you didn't watch. Yes, I have gone above and beyond to prove it, and that's why I'm done now. After this, you're not only irrelevant, but you're going to be branded a fucking pussy if you don't accept my challenge, Jarl. Not just by me, by all the chat. Mark my words, everyone will brand you a fucking pussy. You're not going to be able to play the tough guy internet keyboard warrior persona that you're putting on now. Everything you do is a front, man. Everything you do. And everything you project onto others is your own insecurities. You're the real poser, Jarl. I've never heard you play guitar. How about that? I, to this day, have yet to hear you fucking play guitar. You're an ugly-ass motherfucker, Jarl. You're calling everyone else ugly. Have you looked in the mirror? You are one ugly motherfucker. You can't decide if you want to be skinny or fat, so you do both at the same fucking time. You're ugly inside and out. You're just toxic as fuck. You're a fucking waste of humanity, man. You're a waste of a fucking human being. You're a sad, pathetic man. And you're a closet homo. Where's all the hot chicks, Jarl? I don't see any hot chicks at your place. There's Dot, but I don't see any hot chicks. Where are all the hot chicks, Mr. Rockstar? Rockstar is not the ability to play guitar, it's a state of mind. Thank God, because you can't play guitar, but what about your state of mind? Are you okay, Jarl? I think you need a mental evaluation, man. That's what I think. Because you are fucking seriously acting like a legitimately mentally unstable person. What I'm saying, he's projecting. He enjoys bragging about your looks, Tiff, but he ignores his own. This dude is so ugly, he's got to hide his ugly behind an even uglier ass, scraggly ass rat's nest of a fucking beard. God knows what's lurking beneath that. How many warts you got under that? How many fucking acne scars you got under there? You know, all that shit you project on other people, that's what's lurking under that beard, isn't it? We know it is. That's why you fucking had it for so long. Because you're ashamed of beneath it, aren't you? I don't like doing this, man. But this is what you've been doing. So I figure it's time for you to get a taste of your own medicine, man. I'm not really one to, do this kind of shit. But this is what you're doing, fight fire with fire, right? At least when I'm saying it, there's a bit of truth to what I'm saying. When you do it, it's all pure projection. Yes, he does think he's all that. He thinks he's a Calvin Klein model. He thinks he's God's gift to women. Yes, Ray, he does. Have you not noticed? Have you not seen it? I mean, if you listen to a stream today, he's talking about how great he is, but then 5 minutes later, he's talking about how humble he is, and he doesn't think he's all that. And that's something you're not going to get from me. I don't think I'm all that great of a guitar player. But here's the thing, too. For some reason, he's got it in his head that I claimed that I played for Pantera. I never claimed that I played for Pantera. I don't know where he gets this shit. What I did claim is that I'm in a Pantera video, and this is well documented. Anybody can go look. I never said I played for Pantera. Okay? But having said that, I guess in a roundabout way, I never said it before, but I'll say this. I did play it for Pantera. I played a video. My band got together, and we played a Pantera cover, and we sent it to Pantera, and they liked it and put it in their video. So in that sense, yes, we played for Pantera. I never played in the band Pantera, never claimed to. But I am in a Pantera video. My whole band is. That's a real fact. The video's called Piss. You can look it up. We're in it. Yes, he makes up a lot of shit. All he does is make shit up. Because reality hurts too much. And he can't stand the fact that he's actually losing this war. And he's like, today he's like, oh, he takes the one time fucking. Now it's changed. Now it's not that I'm buying views. Now it's I take a screenshot of the one time I actually get more views than him. And that's not the case at all. That's why you take your videos down, Jarl. Because at the end of the day, the final score, which is what matters the most. I mean, if you really want to keep score, the final score is what matters the most. And your final score never holds up. That's why you take it down. Ain't nobody attacking you. You claim you take it down because you're getting so many complaints filed against you. What are you getting complaints for? Whining about people? YouTube doesn't do shit about people whining about other people. They do shit about copyright violations. You don't do that. They do shit about, threats. Well, okay, maybe you've made a couple threats here and there, but let's be real. That's not why you're taking your videos down. You're taking your videos down because you can't stand the fact that you're just not pulling in any numbers. Because it's all about views for you. I don't give a fuck about views. I really don't. Of course, it's nice to have views. I didn't start playing guitar 32 years ago, to keep this to myself. I played guitar to share it with the world. I like music. I like to play guitar. I like to entertain people. That's why I did it. Why is that such a problem for you? And you'll notice when I'm playing my guitars, I'm not addressing you. I'm not talking about you. I'm just playing my guitar, doing my thing. Why is that such a problem for you? Is it because you can't do it? What's up, bud? Is it because you can't do it? Is it because that's what you want to do most of all and you just can't? Is that why you bought 2 guitars the day after I bought a guitar? The fact is, man, you can say, I'm jealous of you and I want to be you all day long, but we all know the reality is you wish you were fucking me. Yeah, he's weak, man. He's weak, bud. He's weak as fuck. He just cannot, and that's the thing too. I mean, you just go in there and he'll ban you, but he's calling me up on his panel, which one, he's got me blocked. So he's making it as difficult as possible for me to get on his panel. But then he's demanding I come up to prove myself of shit I've already fucking proved. Yeah, he's fucking scared. Well, that's why I'm putting this challenge out there, to prove that he's fucking scared. Now it's up to you, Jarl. Prove you're not scared, okay? Because I'm calling you out. I'm saying you're fucking pussy. You're afraid to face me. Prove me wrong. It's your turn to prove me something. Prove something to me for a change. Okay? Prove you're not fucking scared to face me on panel. Because we all know you are. Yes, and he wants me on his panel because he knows I'll actually bring him views. And he's desperate for those views, man. That's why he's starting wars with everybody. He can't have a stream without drama and get views. And that's my other challenge to you. Prove to me, Jarl, that you can do a stream without any fucking drama and get views. Prove that you're not afraid to meet me on a panel, though. That's the real fucking challenge. Prove you're not afraid to meet me on my panel. And again, I'll keep saying it. It's not so I can attack you. It's not so I can humiliate you. It's so that we can have a rational conversation and discuss this shit without you kicking me backstage. You can fucking test me. You can tell me when to start playing, when to stop playing, when you want to hear just a backing track. I can walk you through my studio. You can ask questions. We can get to the bottom of this shit. And we can end your harebrained conspiracy theories that nobody's fucking believing anyway. How about that? You want to do that? I don't think you really do. I think it's just like the situation where you don't believe your own fucking propaganda, your own bullshit. You just want everyone else to believe it. It actually would work, bud. It would work because he wouldn't have the control. He wouldn't be able to control the narrative. That's why it would work. He wouldn't be able to control the narrative. He would actually prove himself wrong by saying, hey, let me just hear the backing track. Or, hey, stop playing now. Okay, start playing now. That's the thing. He would lose all control of the narrative, which the narrative's already destroyed anyway. So I don't know why he doesn't come up here. At this point, you're a coward if you don't. You're a coward, Jarl. And we know you won't. You're a coward. We know you're a coward. That's why you're hiding behind a block button. You're hiding up on your panel, talking shit from your safe place where nobody can get at you. And if somebody does, you'll just kick them back. Meanwhile, we've seen what happens when you come on my panel. I let you say your piece. You cry, you whine, and then you go on your merry way. Isn't that what happened last time? The one and only time you came on my panel pissed at me? Isn't that exactly what happened? Did I fucking put you backstage? No. What happened last time I was on your panel? You didn't like what you heard, and so you put me backstage. You remember that? And I was like, fuck this, I'm not going to stay around, because I knew it was going to happen anyway. I just went up there to prove that's what would happen. Because you're weak, Jarl. You're fucking weak, and you can't face reality. I can face reality, man. I got no problems, man. That's why I'm putting this challenge out there. You want to fucking prove so bad that I'm not real? Come up here and prove it, man. I'll give you a tour of the studio, how everything works. I'll play guitar for you with backing tracks, without backing tracks, just the backing tracks. I'll start playing when you want. I'll stop playing when you want. Anything you want, man. Just ask. Come up here and ask, and I'll do it. I'll cater to you for one stream. After this, though, you're not only a coward, you're irrelevant. You're dead. You're done. You may as well retire, even though I don't want you to, because honestly, watching you ass out as much as you've been is amusing. Nobody wants to see you retire. Yes, he has control issues big time. Well, that's the thing, is I'm willing to let him up here and control me. You want to control me? This is your opportunity, Jarl. Get up here and control me. Tell me when to start playing. Tell me when to stop playing. Tell me when to just play the backing tracks only. Tell me when to play with no backing tracks. Tell me when to just plug into the amp. Tell me when to tell me when to explain how the mixer, the big mixer board works. Come up here and test me. You have the total control, man. And I'll give it to you. But here's the thing, I think you're a lot like Billy. You can't have an actual real conversation. You can't have a rational conversation. Because that destroys this very delicate, fragile, little delusional world you've created for yourself. At the end of the day, we all know it. We all see it. Even Dot sees it, man. She won't tell you to your face, but she sees it. I promise you this. And I promise you this as well. She's not going to say this, but I promise you she feels shame from being with you in front of everybody on YouTube, and probably deals with the outside world very little for that same reason, because she doesn't want to feel that same shame from the outside world, so she probably interacts with them very little. But I promise you this, Jarl, she's ashamed of you. She won't say it because she needs you. And that's even more shameful on her part. And she probably feels even more shame to know. She'll never admit it, but she knows deep down she's codependent on you. She's dysfunctionally codependent upon you. Just being real, man. Just being real with you. And I think deep down inside, Jarl, you know this too, don't you? Yeah, you're not incentivizing him to come on a panel like I am, bud. He has every reason to come up here now. And no reason not to. I'm not going to attack him. And I'm giving you that guarantee right now, Jarl. I'm not going to attack him to come on my panel. I'm going to do whatever you want. You want me to play just backing riffs? I'll play just the backing riffs. You want me to play without any backing riffs? I'll play without any backing riffs. Come up here and face me, though. Let's have that rational. Who knows? We might even fucking hash things out and be cool again. Wouldn't you like to end this war? Do you want peace or do you want the war? Which do you want? Are you a warmonger? Or do you want? Because I think you're just a warmonger, honestly. I don't think you actually want peace. I think you know that peace will just bury you into irrelevance. You have to have that war. You have to have that conflict in order to get the attention that you desperately deserve. Because you don't have any real talents otherwise. You wish you could play guitar, but you don't. Maybe if you actually could play guitar, you wouldn't need all that conflict and toxicity. You could just play guitar and get attention. And that's what I think pisses you off about me. Am I hitting a bell? You think? You think the rest of the world can't see it? Well, the rest of the world ain't paying attention, but those in YouTube, you think they can't see it? Everyone sees it. They're telling you, man. And that's what pisses you off even more, is so many people are standing up for me. I'm not asking them to. They're doing it just because they see it for what it is. So you want to hear all about my new guitar, Jarl? I'll tell you about my new guitar. It's like my old guitar. It's another ESP Explorer. I have 4 of them now. And the reason I have 4 of them is because I like them. They're my favorite kind of guitar. And I will be test driving it soon, sometime in the next week. And you'll get to hear it. Who knows? Maybe you can even come on panel when I do that. That's all I got. I can do a YouTube live, man, and I can have a guest. And we don't have to do it on shit. That'll lead up the guitar. And if you're such a fossil, you know how shit works, or we could do it on your fucking stream, if you know, on YouTube Live, not StreamYard. If you weren't a dinosaur and knew how shit worked, but you don't apparently know how YouTube Live works. Obviously. Based on a lot of the fucking nonsense in your harebrained conspiracy theories that don't hold up, simply because you're too ignorant to know how YouTube Live actually fucking works. Fuck, you didn't even realize fucking StreamYard destroyed your guitar signal until I pointed it out. And then once I did, you fucking didn't deny it. You admitted it. So, again, that's why we can't do that on your fucking stream. Because it's StreamYard. And StreamYard's not good for that shit. I've proven it. You've agreed with me and admitted since I've proven it. And that's just half the reason. And the other half is because you can't maintain any sense of decorum when I'm up there. You're too unhinged. You can't control yourself. You have no self-control. You can do that on mine, too, if you really need to. If you really need to scream and cry and whine, I'll let you do that on mine, too, if that's what you really want to do. But if you want to have a rational conversation, we can do that as well. If you want me to jump through hoops and play on your command and stop playing on your command and plug into whatever amp you want and this and that, we can do that, man. I'll cater to you if you accept my challenge. I will cater to you. And I promise you, I will not attack you. Can you give me that same promise if I went up there? Would you give me that promise that you won't put me backstage? Won't it? I don't think you would. And even if you gave that promise, I know you couldn't keep it. I can. So what say you, Jarl? Are you going to be forever branded a coward? Or are you going to accept my challenge? And anytime you want to do that guitar battle, you just let me know. Sounded like today you were willing to accept it, but you didn't actually accept it. You wanted to talk and sound like you accepted it, but you didn't actually accept it, did you? Yes, of course he's yelling at everyone. It's a rerun, man. That's why I don't understand why people even go there. It's all the same shit over and over and over and over. It's like the same fucking stream over and over. How does that not get old for these people? I don't get it. I've seen it. I can tell you exactly. He's whining about me. He's whining about you. He's whining about Tiffany. Who else is he whining about? Fucking Billy Hayden. Fucking everybody. Yes, but doesn't that get old too? I mean, he's already hit rock bottom. How much more can he spiral? Really, how much further can you go once you hit rock bottom? And you've seen it all before. I mean, have you seen the video on YouTube of the crazy chick on the airplane talking about, oh, that guy, he's not real. He's not real. Yes, it's fun to watch that first time. Maybe even fun to watch a second time. But is anybody watching that video for the 45th time? For the 100th time? For the 500th time? No. I don't get it, man. And the thing is, when you watch him spiral like that, you're actually supporting him, whether you see it or not. And you're just encouraging him to do it more. And it's funny when he's doing it to someone else, but then when he's doing it to you, and even when he's doing it to someone else, it does get old. Like, God forbid, how many times have we fucking seen him do it with Billy Hayden? And it's old, man. I'm sorry. It is old. And so at least he's moving on to new people. And I'm not even sure. Him and Will, Bud, did they kiss and make up again? Or is he still attacking Will now? because he's the latest on the chopping block. God forbid Will had 60 people in his room the other night. Yes, he's the only winner in these chats. That's right. He always wins. Like it's a competition. He makes it a competition though. And he loves to point out that score when he's winning, but when he's losing, he hates to point out that score. Be right back. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm going to do something here for a second. Okay, sorry about that. I had to start up the lawnmower real quick. It's loud and noisy. Thought I'd spare you guys that. Exactly, bud. He's all talk, no action. Man of very little action. And that's why, after today, after he refuses to take action, my call to action here, challenging you, Jarl, you will be forever branded a coward. Okay? Everyone already sees you as the coward you are, but after this, there'll be no debating it. Well, he retires every day when he goes to bed, right? He is the crypt keeper. He only retired once, and that was a long time ago. And since then, he's just sitting there rotting away like a corpse. I mean, I'm not really big on attacking people's looks. I'd attack their character, attack their argument. But since he wants to attack people's looks, man, look in the fucking mirror, dude. You fucking toothless, nasty fucking... You look like a fucking hobo, dude. You look like a homeless fucking bum. While you're criticizing everyone else's looks, man, you look like that. You look like the thumbnail of this. That's not a knock on him. That's really his picture, people. It's not Photoshop. That's really him, the thumbnail of this, for those who don't know. And for those people that are not part of this community, I'm sure there's a lot that have been in and out of here today. sorry you have to put up with this, but I've been getting attacked by this guy for too long. And I'm getting attacked, why? Because I had someone on my panel that he didn't like. And so that's his reason to attack me nonstop. And then when I respond to it, I'm obsessed with him. That's the mentality that we're dealing with. But it needs to be responded to. But after today, it won't need to be responded to anymore. He'll either accept the challenge and come up here, or he's going to be a coward. Place your bets on which one's going to happen. But I'm going to call on everyone in chat to call him out as the coward he is. Because this is an open challenge, man. This is a public challenge. And if you're not going to accept it, Jarl, you're a fucking coward. And we all know you're a coward, but I'm just doing this to demonstrate the point, illustrate that point, that you are, in fact, a coward. I have my reasons why I'm not going on your panel. I've explained them. Any rational person will agree that my reasoning is sound. And I think they'll also agree every reason why you should come to my panel. Obviously, you're the one with the issue. You bring your issue to me. I won't attack you. I won't fucking cut you off. I won't fucking put you backstage. I won't fuck with your mic or any of that bullshit. We'll just have a rational conversation. I'll jump through your hoops for you, Jarl. Let's squash this beef, because it ain't getting you where you want. It's not elevating you the way you want it to. It's actually elevating me, though. It has gotten me more subscribers, more views. It's not doing that for you, though. It's actually lowering your stock. It's actually harming you. And it's really killing any last shred of credibility you may have had. It's gone now. It's absolutely gone. Especially with relation to the guitar and your rock star status. I mean, the fact that you don't even fucking understand that backing tracks are pretty much the standard now. And I get why you don't understand that, but what's Dot's excuse? She's supposed to be this great guitar player. She's supposed to be up and up on the times and all this and with it, and she doesn't even understand that? When was the last time you touched any grass, Dot? You're obviously not up on the music industry as you make yourself out to be, if you don't even understand that backing tracks are pretty commonplace nowadays. You'd think you'd fucking set Wigan straight. I mean, I get him saying, well, he's fucking hiding behind backing tracks. You'd think that you would explain to him that, backing tracks improve your timing. It's harder to play the backing tracks than it is to free flow. That's why it's called free flow. Because you're free. You're not locked down. You're not in a rigid time frame. You can be loose with the tempo. You can fuck up. It doesn't actually hide your mistakes playing with these backing tracks. It actually enhances your mistakes. It brings them out more. You'd think, Dot, if you were half as great as you claim to be, you would explain this shit to his stupid ass. But obviously not that great, because if you were really that great of a guitar player, you would think that you would pass on some of that knowledge and Jarl would improve. But see, what's up, Jan? I don't see Dot improving Jarl's skills at all. What's up with that? If you're really that great, Dot, why ain't you helping him get better? That's a good question, is it not? You're so great. Why aren't you instilling any of your greatness on the Jarl? I would suspect that maybe, because I do believe Dot can play a little bit. She's not great by any means, but she can play. She's definitely better than Jarl, and I think that's part of the problem. Is I think Jarl's ego would never let him learn anything from Dot, because that would hurt his fragile little ego too much to admit that he might actually be able to learn something from her. So I think that answers that question. But at the same time, it is a valid question to be raised, If she is that great, why ain't she helping him improve? Why don't we see any improvement on his part? I know when I'm around other musicians, I get better. When I'm playing with other musicians, which I can't imagine. I actually did have a girlfriend that played guitar, and she was actually pretty good. This is the girlfriend that was actually murdered. But she actually played guitar, and she was pretty good. And you know what we used to do? We used to actually sit down together, and both of us would play one guitar, and I would do one hand, and she would do the other. That's something we actually did. Can you guys do that? I bet you can't. So what say you, Jarl? Are you going to accept my challenge or not? What do you guys in the chat think? You think Jarl will accept it or not? Got a lot of lurkers here. Talk about posers, man. I didn't fucking come into chat claiming to be Rick Chafee. And the reason it took me years to play guitar is because I was never out to prove myself. I was never out claiming to be some great guitar player. It was never about that, man. I came to chat because I wanted to chat. And I've never been out to prove myself, never felt the need to prove myself to anybody. Oh, Jarl's losing already? 9-12? How'd that happen, Jarl? I thought you brought in the views, man. What's going on with that? I think people are getting tired of you, Wigan. Yeah, he's just gonna whine and bitch as usual. That's right, Jan. Paid views, yes. That's probably more projection. I think if anybody's paying for views, it's him, but I don't think he can afford that many. Look at how he's living. He likes to, that's another thing he's a poser at, is he likes to play off like he's got money, but he doesn't. Well, you know what? Give me 2 minutes, because, well, should I? Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. He likes to play himself as Mr. Moneybags, man. How many Mr. Moneybags do you know live in the fucking ghetto? That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to handle it like men, but he won't do that. He won't. He wants to hide behind a keyboard in his safe place. A drunk monkey without opposable thumbs is better than Jarl. That's kind of true. Yeah, don't be scared, Jarl. Handle this. We need to handle this like men. That's right, Alvaro. But he won't. He's gonna continue to sit there and cry until he's not the string exists. I know he knows. I know people were informing him in his own chat. I know he knows. And once I end the stream, it will be private for a minute while it processes. But when it's done processing, it'll be back up. You'll be able to hear it, Jarl. And I know you'll watch it. Your ego won't let you not watch it. So, and even if you don't, the challenge is still there. And I hope the rest of chat will continue to remind him that this challenge exists. And explain it like I am. I'm not going to attack him. I'm going to jump through his hoops. I'm going to do whatever he wants me to. Just come on my panel. I'll do whatever you want. You want me to play just the backing tracks? Here's just the backing tracks. You want me to start and stop on your command? I'll start and stop on your command. You want me to plug into my amp and just my amp, no backing tracks? I'll, tell me what to do, man. You'll have complete control of my panel, of my stream. Because then it can be on YouTube Live and it won't destroy my guitar sound. Oh, he knew you brushed your teeth, but he doesn't watch you though, Tiff. Well, yes, he's definitely scared to have a guitar battle, and I'm not even asking for the guitar battle because I know he's scared, and we all know how that would play out anyway. I'm just asking him to come up here and tell me what to do to prove myself to him. Not that I feel I need to prove myself to him, but just to satisfy him and his sensitive, fragile little ego, because I'm tired of this fucking bickering and his whining. I just want him to shut up about it. So if letting him up here to control my panel and tell me what to do will do that, I'll do that. What's it going to take to get him to quit whining? That's what I really want to know. And that's what I'm going to pose now is that question, Jarl. What's it going to take to get you to quit fucking whining about me? Or if I can put it into your terms, what's it going to take to get you to quit riding my fucking cock? What's it going to take, Jarl? Well, that would have to be... See, that's the thing. If there's going to be a guitar battle, Jarl would have to send his woman in to do his work. And we've seen Jarl send her in to fight his battles several times already. We've seen it. So that's how that would have to play out. Because Jarl can't play a guitar. He's not capable of having a guitar battle. He would be a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest. He would be an armless man in a battle of wits. Yeah, it's not hard to fucking impersonate Jarl, man. It's all the same old tired shit. He's a fucking needs a mixer board. Quit riding my fucking cock. And you are one ugly motherfucker. All that projection goes right back to you, Jarl. I've already challenged that, Mike. I've already challenged her, and she's not accepting. Today, she tried to make it sound like she's accepted, but she's not accepting. And we can do that on the same stream. Me and Doc can have a guitar battle while he can make me jump through his hoops. But will he do it? Will he actually do it? No, because he's a big fat pussy, aren't you, Jarl? You're a big fat pussy, aren't you? You can't hang. You can't run with the big dogs, can you? So you're going to hide behind your woman in your safe place, behind your keyboard, and cry. Forever crying. Crybaby Jarl. Crybaby Jarl. And then when I respond to your constant crying, I'm obsessed with you. Every stream you're crying about me. But when I respond, I'm obsessed with you. No, the real fact is you're a fucking homo and you want to ride my cock. Let's be real. That's the facts, man. So I'm calling you out, Jarl. At least when you called Jacy out, she'd show up, man. You're too scared, Jarl. Isn't that what you're saying about me? Well, that's not the reason, man. I've gone to your panel. You've called me out. I've gone up there a couple times now. The first time, I really handed your ass to you. The second time, you weren't going to let that happen, so you put me backstage. And so I said, no, we're not going to play this game. And that's why I'm not going on your panel. Because the reality is, you can't fucking hang, man. You can't run with the big dogs. So what's it going to take to end this, Jarl? I'm giving you everything you're asking for, except for doing it on your panel. And I've explained why I'm not doing it. Several reasons, and they're all valid reasons. What's it going to take? I'm giving you everything else that you're asking for. I'm going to give you control of my fucking stream. You can order me around. I'm going to do it. I'm not going to attack you. And I'm going to do everything to prove myself to you, even though I shouldn't. Giving you everything you ask for. All you got to do is accept the challenge. Are you a man or are you a pussy? Because I think we've already seen you hiding behind Dot. We've already seen you hiding behind your keyboard. Hiding in your safe space. Come out of your safe space, man. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not going to hurt you, big guy, tough guy. It's okay. Come on out. Don't be scared. I don't get that, Dot. What's the appeal of what's the point of even going back and forth? You already know what he's going to say. You already know what he's doing. He's over there crying. Am I wrong? But every time you bounce over there and give him that extra view, it's going to go straight to his fucking head. And that's why I say boycott that motherfucker. Boycott him into oblivion and let him know where he really stands and ranks in this shit. I don't know why so many people are supporting him. That while you're supporting him attacking you, Tiffany. Same with you, bud. It'd be like financing the opposing army in a war, man. That's what you guys are doing. I don't get it. Someone explain that to me. After today, I will be ignoring his ass to oblivion. Unless he accepts my challenge. Because after today, I'll have proven he's absolutely irrelevant in every fucking way. I'll be right back. See, here's a problem, Charles. You got no integrity. You said, I'm gonna back off of Rob. He's met all my requirements, but you didn't do that. You have no integrity. Your words mean nothing. You say shit, and then you immediately backtrack on it. You're like Donald Trump, agreeing to a peace treaty, and then quickly, backtracking and throwing it out the window. You're a lot like Donald Trump, getting yourself into a war you're not ready for, pretending you're winning that war when you're losing. You have so much in common, especially the fucking malevolent narcissism. But I digress. So today, you said, if I name my new guitar after you, you'd fly out to Michigan and sign it. Well, if you're willing to do that, I will name my fucking guitar after you, and I'll let you sign it. How about that? Not only that, if you actually had enough integrity to actually do something that you agree to do, I will let you keep that guitar. Okay? So, how about that? The reason I'm so confident in making that is because I know you don't have the integrity to actually do that. But that's something you said today. Said it just today. Fucking name my guitar after you. You'll fly out. You'll sign it. Well, okay. You fly out. You sign it. And I will give you, free of charge, that guitar. Probably be the nicest guitar in your collection, too. Will you actually do it, though? No. You have no integrity, man. Yes, he'll continue to bitch about us, but here's the thing. He'll have a lot less fun bitching about us I'm already way ahead of you guys, if we quit giving him our attention. And that's what's happening after today. After today, he's just going to be labeled a pussy, and then I'm going to move on, and I'm going to continue to build my channel, and he can cry about it all he wants, but he'll be dead after today. Unless he accepts this challenge, he'll be dead. He won't exist. He's already got blocked, so I don't have to see his comments. I'm already banned. I'm not going to his streams anyway. So after today, that'll be it. He won't exist to me anymore. You can cry and talk your shit all you want to your echo chamber, but it's not going to get you anywhere. It's not going to prove anything. I'll be right back. I mean, yeah, he's already irrelevant. But after today, he's going to be super irrelevant. And a coward. A pussy. It's an open, direct challenge to you, Jarl. And it's gonna remain there. If it takes 3 weeks for you to come around, that's fine. But for those 3 weeks, you're going to be a coward. A pussy. Just so you know, that's how this is going to work. I mean, how many times have we seen you send Dot in to fight your battles for you? If that ain't a pussy, I don't know what is, man. Pussy, Jarl. You're fucking pathetic, weak motherfucker. Absolutely pathetic. Gotta get your girlfriend to fight your battles for you. She's more man than you, apparently. That's sad, dude. God forbid you actually fucking humble yourself enough to learn anything from that woman. Yep. He's a coward. Make sure you let him know in chat, man. Make sure he doesn't escape it, man. Forever, every day, remind him there's a challenge that he's too afraid to accept. That's what he needs, man. He needs to hear it from everybody, and he already is. That's why I know it ain't going to be anything but a thing. People are going to remind him. I don't need to ask them. They will. Because that's you got to understand, that's the reason he came to chat, is to find a girl to hide and mask his homosexuality, because it's all about sex for the boys. It's not hyperbole, man. The more you watch him, the more it becomes apparent that's actually the fucking case. He's definitely more interested in the boys than the girls, and the only reason he's interested in the girls at all is to mask his closeted homosexuality. That's another reason why I don't understand how Dot is not completely, totally, utterly ashamed of him. And I think deep down inside she actually is. Yeah, of course he's going to ban that account. He's weak, man. He's weak as fuck. That's why I don't even bother with those fucking trolling sock accounts or clone accounts. Point. But yeah, it always turns around to sex. He thinks because he came here to find a girlfriend when he's really looking for boyfriends, everyone else is too. Yes, exactly, Jan. Exactly. He talks about dicks way more than any heterosexual man ever should. You're absolutely right. And it's very telling, Jarl. I mean, you should actually take the time and listen to one of your own streams from an outsider's perspective. Don't listen to it like it's Jarl, and yeah, of course, if you're going to listen that way, sure, you're going to sound great. But if you listen to that like and ask yourself, how does this look to normal, average people? If you can try to imagine what that's like, you would hear how ridiculous you sound, and how fucking, yeah, you sound gay, dude. You definitely have an obsession with the dudes, and it's obvious. I'm sure you think it's well hidden, but other people can see it, man. I promise you this. What do you mean by go press Jarl? Who are you talking to? Me? Go press Jarl? What do you even mean by that? Explain. I don't understand what you mean. You saying I should go over there and yes, you're obsessed. Absolutely. But he says I'm obsessed after he runs a dozen fucking streams in a row about me and I respond. Then I'm the one that's obsessed. When I really couldn't give a fuck about him. I'd rather just sit here and do my panels and do my... Well, yes, I know he wants to fight me. He doesn't really want to fight me, though. He wants everyone to believe that he wants to fight me. I think he'd be afraid to fight me in real life. He's an old man. What the fuck's he gonna do? He can't decide if he's gonna be skinny or fat, so he does both at the same fucking time. He's had a hard-on for any guy that's even remotely relevant in chat. He's got a hard-on for LD. He's got a hard-on for Bud. Hard-on for Patrick. Name a guy he hasn't had a hard-on for. Maybe Jeff? I don't know. Obviously, he's got a hard-on for Billy. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen, Jan. Sorry. You're not putting his nasty-ass hands in my fucking hair. Yeah, I think there is some hair envy as well with him, though. Well, there you go, Bud. Wigan just said he'd never come in Rob's room. Well, he's scared. He's a coward. He's forever branded a coward now. Because I've already stated that I will not attack him. I will give him control. I will jump through his hoops. So then, if you're going to be a coward, that's fine. But what's it going to take to fucking to keep you from crying anymore, man? Is this just something is this just the new normal? You're just going to cry about me forever, for eternity, until you fucking pass away? Until you give yourself an aneurysm? Until the cops come and haul you away because you're fucking yelling too loud at 4 a.m. at fucking internet? What's it going to take to end this, man? I mean, I'd come to your panel and try and end it, but one, you make it so difficult. You got me blocked. I can't fucking click your fucking thing without jumping through a bunch of goddamn hoops. And two, as soon as I get up there, we know what's going to happen. You're going to fucking throw me backstage. You're going to fucking mute me. All this shit. You're not going to actually let me speak. So there's no point in going over there, and if I did, you'd fucking demand what? You'd demand I play guitar on crappy-ass StreamYard, which you won't even be able to hear it. So what's it going to take to end this, Jarl? But I think we have our answer, though. I mean, it's good to know that you're a coward, and you're afraid of me. You're afraid to face me. Jarl is a coward. And so maybe that will be something that should be immortalized in a song. What do you think about that? Is this something that should be immortalized in a song? Jarl's afraid. Afraid to face me on a fucking panel. Is that what you want, Jarl? You want a song written about you? Oh, that's not a good thing. I'm sorry, Jarl. Being like JT, comparing yourself to JT, that's. I realized you were getting desperate when you went to Billy, and that didn't work out. It was more obvious you were getting desperate when you went to Vader, and now you're trying to elevate Vader. Where does the desperation end, man? JT's hated by all. Not many, all. I don't know anybody likes that dude. Pretty sure Rain. Pretty sure Rain can't even stand him. Well, I don't know why, man. From what it sounds like last night, they were kind of making you their entertainment, Jan. JT, huh? Yeah. See, the desperation. That's a new low. That's the ultimate of desperation, right there. Well, fortunately for you, Jan, it looks like JT found a new person to make his entertainment. And you know how this is going to end, right? We all know how this is going to end. You asked for it, that's fine, but it still, I mean, didn't stop them from making you the entertainment. So how long will this union between JT and Jarl last? That's the question now. Think it can last 2 weeks? A month tops? Yep. He doesn't care what Dot wants or thinks. He doesn't care about Dot. Dot's just there to mask his homosexuality and take care of his daughter. He doesn't give a fuck about her, not one bit. Is that not obvious? I mean, if that was my relationship and I was talking to my girl that way and she was talking to me that way, there wouldn't be a relationship for very long. I can tell you that much. I would recognize, even if I did love her, if I didn't love her, either case, man, I would recognize that it was a toxic relationship and we were no good for each other and we needed to go our separate ways, you know? Most rational people would do that, but I think the key word there is most rational people. Well, you know that he's been trying to reel JT in ever since I kicked him to the curb. He's been trying to reel JT in out of desperation. Same with Billy. That was a moment of desperation. He needs allies now. He can't stand alone. He needs allies. And you want to talk about Tessa not taking rejection? Well, Jarl takes rejection even worse. Because say what you will about Tessa, she's not fucking running constant streams about me. She is doing a lot of whining, but she's not fucking... Yes, it's okay now because he's desperate. You understand? Desperation wipes the slate clean. So eventually what's going to happen is this whole war is going to die down when he realizes he's lost and he's branded a coward. This will die down. And eventually JT will turn on him, and it probably won't even take that long. Or he'll elevate Vader for a little while, Vader will turn on him, or something with Billy Hayden or Will Durant, the list goes on and on. Eventually, at some point, he's going to find himself at odds with somebody else. And then it's going to be cool now. He's going to try and reel me back. Mark my words, this will happen. What's up, Mary? Eventually, he's going to be at that point of desperation against somebody else that he's going to try and reel me in. And unlike these morons, I'm not going to fall for it. Now, I'm sure JT's got his own motives going on. I'm sure he's already said, for one, that chat friends aren't real. So, I mean, we already know he's got his own ulterior motive, and he's going to manipulate this relationship somehow to benefit him. And you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm getting at. This is eventually going to lead to JT pulling some shenanigans with Jarl. You all know this. I mean, the writing's on the wall, especially with JT, who's gone on record, made it quite clear that he doesn't believe chat friendships are real. So that's, walking right into the lion's den there. That's just shows your desperation, Jarl. As if Billy didn't, as if Vader doesn't. Oh, I'm sure he is. Because it's given him a foot in the door to fuck with Jarl. And he'll fuck with him. Mark my words, he will fuck with him. He'll fuck with him good. In fact, he'll be the one that will get the heat off of me and actually make Jarl wish he could mend the fence with me again. Mark my words. Just as much as I'm going to say, and I did say it, that Will was next on the chopping block, and he was. Somehow they managed to patch it over, I think, it seems like, but that's still a ticking time bomb. It's just a matter of time before it breaks apart again. Because if you haven't noticed a recurring pattern over the years with Jarl, there's a recurring pattern, and that is that he cannot maintain a relationship with anybody in chat. In fact, Dot's probably got to be the longest one, for obvious reasons. I think there's definitely a codependency there, and if that codependency wasn't there, I'm sure that relationship would have already shattered. It already is shattering. It's already shattered. They're just pretending like it's not. But name one relationship that Jarl has maintained over the years. Name one. Anybody. Name one. One relationship that he's maintained over the years. Name a relationship that he's maintained for 6 months. For 6 months. Including Dot, because that one's already shattered. It's already shattered. You can see it. Name one relationship. Anybody. Just chime in whenever you come up with one. That's because he can't maintain relationships, because his narcissism will not let him. Yes, he is evil. Again, I don't know why you're even watching. What's the appeal of watching a rerun over and over? At the same time, you're just feeding Jarl's ego and encouraging him to do more of this shit. I'm not going to be like Jarl and just unfriend everybody that goes over there, but I am going to give you guys shit and just wonder what the fuck is wrong with you for doing this shit, Throwing fuel on the fire. You're encouraging him to keep doing it. If you ignored them into oblivion, they wouldn't. But you're feeding them, bud, so they probably will. The 3Bs, man. Lock, ban, and boycott. I mean, if anything will make him retire, that's it. I don't want to actually see him retire, but I do want to see him retire twice in one day. Yes, exactly, Jan. Especially when it's a rerun. You've already seen this episode. I don't get it. I don't get it, people. And then you wonder why they continue. They continue because you're watching. If nobody would watch them, they would shut the fuck up. Well, Jarl, since you're a coward, man, I'm going to have to call this a victory, man. I'm going to have to call this a clear and decisive victory of the chat war, and I'm going to end it. And you're going to be branded a coward. Just so you know. Of course, you are a coward. We all knew this. I knew this going in. I said it at the very beginning. He won't accept the challenge, but I'm going to put it out there just to prove the point. And the point's proven. Just once, I'd like to see you prove me wrong, but you don't. I prove you wrong all the fucking time. You haven't proved me wrong once. Left to do, but declare this has been going on for 2 hours now. I think that's what I'm going to do, man. We're just going to call it good and declare the victory. Now, yes, obviously, I'm posing that question. What's it going to take to settle this? I'm trying to give you everything you want. You obviously want this confrontation. You want people to think you want this confrontation. You don't actually want it. That's why you're hiding from it. But if you really want the confrontation, the opportunity's there, man. You just got to reach out and grab it. And you're not doing that, and I don't understand why. Because it's right there. I'm giving you everything you want. Everything you asked for. Just like with the Wigan trilogy videos I made. I did everything you wanted. I'm giving you everything you want here, man. You just got to reach out and take it, but that would require balls that you don't fucking have. Let's be real. You just don't have the balls to do it. Because you know on a panel that you can't fucking kick me backstage, I will own you. Because I've done it several times now. You know this. It's proven. There's an established history, man. So what more is there to do? I guess I'm just going to have to leave you to whine and be branded a coward. Go ahead and cry about me till the end of time, till you stroke out, till the cops come and haul you away because you're annoying the neighbors. Go ahead and cry. I don't care. I'm glad that I make you cry this much. But at the same time, I'm not going to throw any more fuel on the fire. At this point, you're going to be irrelevant. You're not going to exist anymore. You want to see me play guitar without backing tracks? You want me to start and stop when you want? This is your opportunity. Giving you everything you're asking for, and you're gonna deny that, and then you're still gonna try and pretend like you're a badass, aren't you? Everyone can see it, and you're a coward, man. Everyone sees it. You're a coward. Chicken Wigan. All right, well, I'm going to wrap this up. The offer stands, man. Actually, maybe I'll just keep going. I don't got anything better to do tonight. Maybe I will just keep going. The offer is going to remain open, man. If you ever want to resurrect yourself and lose the coward status, man, that offer will remain out there. But at the same time, after today, you will be branded a chicken, a coward, and you'll be banished into irrelevance. Chicken Wigan has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Does have a nice ring to it, I must say. So if there's no option, no way for peace, there's no point in continuing to fight the war, man. I mean, you've already lost. I've already decimated you. You've been obliterated completely. Every fucking conspiracy theory that you set forth is immediately debunked. All your conspiracy theories about me have been debunked, man. Every last one of them. And every time you say I'm faking guitar, man, you're actually doing yourself a disservice. You're just telling everyone in the world that you don't know jack shit about guitar, because any real guitar player can see I'm not. And it's a debunked conspiracy theory, man. You may as well say the earth is flat. May as well be one of those people, man. Everybody's fucking laughing at you just like them people, man. How desperate do you have to be to become a CFF minion, man? Because that's where you're at now. You thought being one of Billy's minions was bad. Now you're a CFF minion. You can't get lower than that. Maybe one of Empress's underlings, maybe? We'll see how this plays out for you. You're a coward, Wigan. And I think that's going to be my next song. I think I'm going to write a song. I think I'm going to immortalize you in a song. Chicken Wigan. Coming, man. Is that what you want? You'd probably you'd like that, right? That's another offer, man. You said If I name my guitar after you, you'd fly out here and sign it. Well, just to show you have no integrity, man, I'm going to say, okay, I'll name my guitar that. You fly out here, you sign it, and I'll let you take that guitar home. Do you really have any integrity, though, Jarl? No. The guitar is yours, man. Come and get it. Of course, you'll probably be leaving with a black eye, too. You realize that. But I'm a man of my word. I have integrity. You fly out here, sign that guitar, I'll name it Jarl Wigan, and I'll let you leave with it. For real. I'm a man of my word. What say you? When can I expect you? Should I name it Jarl Wigan, or should I name it Tom Carlisle? Or should I name it Friggin' Wigan? Which alias should I name it? Maybe we'll ask the internet. If you're not going to answer that, we'll ask the internet what I should name it. It's a nice guitar, man. ESP Explorer. Fucking got some hot, active fucking Seymour Duncans in it, man. Probably be the best guitar in your collection. It'd be a shame to give it to you, though, because I'd rather it go to someone that can actually play it. But I'm a man of my word, man. And since you made that offer, I'll accept that offer, and I'll even sweeten the deal and let you keep the guitar. It's ESP Explorer EX102 titanium paint job. Some hot ass fucking Seymour Duncan humbuckers. Yeah, it's a decent guitar, man. I'm going to test drive it later this week. You'll see. Excuse me. All right, kids, I'm going to end this now. I said what I needed to say. The challenge is there. Again, YouTube automatically privatizes the stream as soon as you go down. But this stream will come back up in a couple hours when it's done processing. For those who don't know, that's what'll happen. So it's going to disappear, but it will be back up. The challenge is out there. Of course, we all knew before I even issued the challenge, he's too much of a pussy to accept it. And we'll see that, but it's there. And since he's not going to accept it, you all have the right to label him a coward and rub it in that he's a pussy. And he's afraid to face me. Because that's the facts. Thanks for tuning in. I will see you next time. Next time I'm probably going to be test driving my new guitar named Jarl Wigan. And yeah, check it out. That is if I still have it, because he's going to come out and sign it for me, and I'm going to let him take it home. Because we all know he's a man of his word, and he's going to hold up his end of that bargain. And so I'll live stream it even when he comes out to get it. So he made that offer. You guys heard it yourselves on his stream. He did make that offer, and I'm going to leave this stream up just to verify that he did in fact say that. So when that time comes, I will live stream it. I'll probably end up going to jail afterwards. It'll be worth it, and he'll be leaving with a guitar. So you want to check out that guitar, check out my next live stream. I'll be playing it live if I still have it, if he hasn't come and snatched it already. But if that's the case, that'll be live streamed too. So you'll get to meet my new guitar, Jarl Wigan, in the next stream. So tune in. See you then. Thanks. Bye.